Hey everyone, welcome back to Cowber.net. Today, we have some important updates to share regarding short-term capital gains taxation in Portugal. If you're an investor or planning to invest in the Portuguese capital market, these new rules might be of great interest to you. Starting from January 1, 2023, there have been significant changes in the taxation of capital gains from the sale of shares and other movable property in Portugal. So, let's dive in and explore the latest regulations. So, what exactly are the new rules for the taxation of Portuguese capital gains? To shed some light on this, we have done some research for you. As of January 1, 2023, capital gains from the sale of shares and other movable property will now be mandatorily aggregated with the taxpayer's remaining income. This means that if you sell your assets and make a profit within 1 year of acquiring them, your capital gains will now be subject to taxation at the progressive personal income tax rates. To be more specific, there are two cumulative requirements for this new taxation to apply. The underlying assets must have been held for less than 1 year prior to the sale, and the taxpayer's total taxable income, including those capital gains, must equal or exceed €75,009. The progressive personal income tax rates range from the lowest rate to 48%. Additionally, there are surtaxes at the rate of 2.5% for taxable income higher than €80,000 and 5% for taxable income above €250,000. However, it's essential to note that capital gains not meeting the cumulative requirements mentioned earlier will not be impacted by these new rules. So, in most cases, the flat 28% tax rate will continue to apply. Now, let's talk about how these changes might affect non-habitual residents in Portugal, commonly known as NHR. For those of you who benefit from the non-habitual resident regime, it's crucial to pay close attention. Under this regime, capital gains from the sale of shares and other movable property were typically exempt from taxation in Portugal. However, with the new changes, that exemption might no longer apply in most cases. The government has not shown any intention to abolish or modify this measure. As a result, the new tax implications are expected to have an impact on the Portuguese capital market. Investors might resort to defensive strategies, such as freezing transactions until they reach the 1-year holding threshold to avoid the increased tax rates. To sum it up, starting from January 1, 2023, short-term capital gains from the sale of shares and other movable property in Portugal are subject to new taxation rules. If you fall under the cumulative requirements and earn a total taxable income of €75,009 or more, your capital gains will be taxed progressively, reaching up to 48%, plus additional surtaxes. However, if your capital gains do not meet these requirements, the existing flat 28% tax rate will continue to apply. For NHR regime beneficiaries, the previous exemption from taxation on capital gains might not apply anymore, which could influence investment decisions. If you believe these changes might impact your investments, don't worry, Cowber.net is here to assist you in assessing and addressing this new landscape. That's all for today's update on Portuguese capital gains taxation. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Cowber.net for more informative content. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for our next video, and have a fantastic day.